How's it? Today's May 9th. It's Saturday, and it's very largely upper body day. He had me do these pause front squats, kind of just warm my legs up, even though he switched the order of the floor press and the snatch push press. So I tried the blood flow restriction thing again today. It's definitely not as good as yesterday. I could feel some discomfort as I went through the range of motion, but I think overall my hip is starting to trend upwards. It's kind of a difficult thing to say because like I'm still squatting so little that it doesn't really show that I'm improving, but overall it's looking promising. And then this is my last one with the band around my knees because I wasn't sure if that was impacting everything. I know it does change the way I squat a little bit, but I think it's supposed to improve it, like my mechanics. Not entirely sure if that's true, like true on me, but whatever. And then I do it without it. I'm trying my best to remain stacked on my hip on my leg as long as I can, but something I noticed that when I front squat is I can't quite do that to the same degree as when I back squat, mainly because I will need to have some sort of forward lean. That's just not easy when I'm front squatting. So I did my floor press here. Did one warm up set. This took me forever to set up because I wasn't sure how to do it. I didn't like the way I was setting it up in the past, and I basically resigned to the same setup this time, just on the platform. Problem with this is that when I unrack it, it really, really, really hurts my wrist. So I'm gonna think about building something to be able to unrack this a little bit better. Maybe like a set of squat hooks in quotations, right? Like with those 2x4s in a bucket. I also smashed the block there, right there. That hurts my wrist, and I can feel it now. So I don't know how it's gonna be in the next couple days. This is a set of 8, so I do 3 of these. One thing Steve was saying was I could increase the down sets, but if the reps start becoming slow, then does that actually mean I'm getting stronger? Because if I can get the same weight but move it quicker, then that's like I'm producing more force. But if I get marginally more weight for significantly less speed, then that may not mean I'm getting stronger. So I do my 2 AMRAP sets, and these are the gassers, man. I couldn't really do much afterwards as far as my tricep strength went. Um, yeah, and I think that's like the biggest reason why my snatch push presses were just bad after that. So yeah, you can kind of see. I don't even know how many sets I did. I think it might have been 4 total sets. I was supposed to go to 225 for maybe 3 sets of 5, or was it 4 sets of 5? I'm not really sure. In any case, I didn't get a single set of 5, so Yeah, and then I couldn't re-rack for that to get the fifth rep, and then this one I actually failed, so that wasn't fun. And when I did fail, I felt some discomfort in my hip. You can see it right there. That was not good, and then I'm grabbing my hip there. So I just called it quits. I moved into my circuit, which was just the two movement circuit, dumbbell presses, and then the tricep press downs. Yep. Not too much to say about these. I'm overall happy with the way things are going. And then I do the hip exercises. So just the two things today were the Copenhagen hip adductors, 3 sets of 6 with each leg, and then I'm keeping my knee on the bench. In the future, I'm gonna move more towards my ankle as promised, right? I do each leg, and then um, yeah, and then after that, I did the single leg hip bridges. So those were last week when I did them, my hamstrings were a little bit sore the next day, but I don't know. It's okay. And then I finished up with some dumbbell overhead walks. I haven't been able to really do these in a while because I kind of ran out of time. But yep, kind of that'll be it for today. Shoots, brah.